Okay, so as we're going to start our Vesper, let's sing one song. Let's sing As We Gather.
Before we pass the time to the art, let me lead us in prayer. So, hold on your head and I will lead us in prayer. Thank you, Lord, for giving us this wonderful day to have and also to have this Lord. I pray that you will bless my sharing with so that the sharing will be lesson that we can bring back home. I pray that we can children of us and
Amen. Right. 7:31. So glad to come over here to worship with you all and also to share some experience. Are there people on Zoom? How many people are there? I'd like to say hi to them.
There's Alison, Bernadette, Dylan.
Okay, nice to have you all. And those outside, if there are those outside, please come in. I'd just like you all to turn to James chapter 3. Today I'm going to talk about the tongue. Yeah, the tongue. Amen. James chapter 3, verse 1 to verse 12. I won't read the whole thing, but it's basically a summary of what can the tongue do. There are 3 or 4 illustrations over here. Number 1, the tongue can control a large horse. Large horse. You use a little bit of food, you can control the horse. The tongue is a small organ. It can cause great good. It can cause great damage. So the number 1 illustration is a little food can control the horse. Okay, second, number 2. What's the next illustration over here? A small rudder. You know, you drive a boat. A small rudder can control the direction of a big boat. A small rudder, the big down there to control the boat. So same like the tongue. A small thing can cause a big impact, be it good or bad. Number 3, third illustration. What does the Bible use? A small spark can cause a great forest fire. And then finally, it ends with this. People can tame all kinds of animals, reptiles, anything, but people find it difficult to tame the tongue. It's a big challenge, you know. I'm a quiet person, but yet I still find it difficult to tame the tongue. I think I come from quite a strict family, chill family, quite strict family. I shared before, my older brother is a high achiever, so expectations were high. Church, we try to do our best, but you still get things, you still get comments like this when you're tired. Better buck up. Better buck up. This is just a small thing. Why are you crying over this small thing? Mathematics, 95. Why can't you get 100? Yeah, typical China. I've gone through this. There is no reason why you can't get 100 for maths. BM English, okay, it's a bit subjective. But maths, you should get 100 because if you practice enough, you can get 100. Or perhaps in relationships, why are you so sad? There are many other girls there are many other fish in the ocean. Have you experienced this before? So I grew up with all these kind of things, man up, tough up, because no offense to my parents, but they want the best for me, and we go through all these things. Church, sometimes I get a little bit bitter. Yeah, we use all our heart to serve, and all we get. Why is my child getting involved with these things? We are youth leaders trying to bring up children to fear God, but instead you get criticized, you get hurt, and you're doing your best, but still, another question, why are you so liberal with the youth? Yeah, we're supposed to be holy people, and why are you bringing the youth to this kind of standard? So I grew up this way, and I guess I can be pretty cold, because I experienced this, and I think it's very good because I grew up like that, and I turned out all right. So there's this statement which I always use on people, but I think I need to change. This statement. We should tell people what they need to hear. Amen. Not what they want to hear. Have you heard this before? We should tell people what they need to hear, but not what they want to hear. So there's this thing called kiss ass. Kiss ass. In the workplace, we always have this type of thing. Those people who want to get promotion or want to get acknowledged by their boss, they are very clever to kiss ass. So that means they know how to say good things so they can get what they want. They are telling the boss what he wants to hear. And sometimes with young people, they want to hear what they want to hear. They do not want to hear what they need to hear. So this is a topic of being teachable, but I won't go towards that direction today. Okay? It's not about just helping someone to be better in the way they need to know. I hope you can follow me. It's a bit complex, So, why can't we tell somebody what they need to hear and what they want to hear at the same time? I'm talking about encouragement. So need to hear without want to hear can be a reprimand to grow. You want to grow somebody, we just give somebody what they need to hear. But today I'm not going to talk about that. I'm going to talk about what we can encourage people, because people want to hear it and people need to hear it. You get it? People want to hear encouragement. People need to hear encouragement. Understand? So there was once I was sleeping and my parents came into my room. I don't know how I woke up, and my mom and dad were talking. They were talking. And they were saying, good things about me. Thank God I was awake, or maybe I pretend to sleep and I hear what they were talking. They were discussing about me, and those words which they were talking about encouraged me. I didn't know that they thought of me that way, and I think I really needed to hear those words. Words is not only to reprimand, to lead someone to greater heights, but it's also good to encourage somebody. Let's go to Ephesians 4 verse 29. It says over here, let no unwholesome word proceed from your mouth, but only such a word as is good for edification. So let the words that come out from your mouth be edifying. It encourages people according to the need of the moment. There are people who need this word of encouragement. We never know. They may look strong on the outside, but they need that encouragement. Why always criticize? Or why always give constructive criticism? We say constructive because we don't want to criticize. Why always give constructive criticism? I like to give constructive. I'm quite cold. But when I study this passage, we need to edify. We need to edify to those who need it at that moment. So it will give grace to those who hear. Why do we only say good words when people leave? Or why do we only say good words when people die? Why don't we say good words today? Why don't we say good words every day? We can encourage. There's a study done, right? When I was in a study done that if you keep on criticizing a child, he will have low self-esteem. But if you keep on encouraging the child, he'll continue to do those things. So I was in Johor for a while, and there were a lot of kids over there, all sent to church because for babysitting. They are not Christian parents. They just want to have their Saturday free, so they send their children to church. And these children misbehave a lot. I noticed that if we keep on saying, don't shout in church. This random guy got ADHD a bit, attention deficit. You go in the middle of a church and just shout. And with all the people, you don't understand why he is doing that. You know why children do that? It's because when they do that, they get acknowledged. Yeah, they get acknowledged. They say, hey, I do good. Nobody realizes I'm doing good. But when I scream, everybody acknowledges me. Even though it's in a bad way, everyone notices me. Why do we only notice people when they are doing the wrong thing? When they are doing good, we can find it and acknowledge it. So, I'd just like to have a practice today. All of you over here. Look at the person beside you. Yeah. Don't only say good things when they are leaving, going to another place to study. Yeah. Say something encouraging. It's so simple, yet so difficult to do. Yeah. For example, if you see Gerald, what do you say? Wow, you played the bass guitar last week. Thank you very much. It's very good. Yeah. Thank you, Aaron, for leading the youth program today. Everybody enjoyed themselves. Small things like this can lift up somebody's day. You may not think that is powerful, but remember the Bible verse. A small spark can burn the whole forest. A small rudder in the boat can control the whole boat. A small piece of food can control the whole horse. So, look at the person beside you, right and left. Okay? And I want you to say something you appreciate, or something encouraging about that person. Maybe this week, maybe last week. Can you do it now? Okay, I'll give you about 5 minutes. Look at the person beside you. If there are 3 people on your row, you do right and left. Yeah? Look at the person beside you and just say something that you appreciate. Yeah, say something that you appreciate. Man, what do you go? Yeah, you don't know her, but you can still say something nice, right? You don't know you go, but you can say something nice. Yeah?
I appreciate that you spend a lot of time pretending to not just one very big responsibility and still very good at everything as well.
Okay, Zoom people, you can type on the chat box if you're on Zoom. Pick somebody on the chat. Jeremy, I appreciate you joining Zoom today, Jeremy. Type on the chat box to somebody. Yeah. Okay, 3 minutes. You don't even have to say one thing, you can say 2 or 3 things, don't stop there. Those who are very cold in heart, practice, it's break your heart, it's not easy.
Not 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours.
Later I'll pick 1 or 2 of you. Make sure you have it in your head. I'll pick some of you and ask you to share what you said and how you felt about it. Yeah? Okay? Your friend beside you, not me, okay? Alright. So, Denson and Aaron, for the first one. Yeah?
Yes. Thanks for the inspiration.
Okay.
That was good, yeah.
Denson, you'll be the first one. Zacchaeus, you'll say something about Denson. Denson will say how he felt about it. Okay?
Andy Meldy, I appreciate you, Andy Meldy.
Alright, let's go. Everybody done? Okay. Zacchaeus. Come on. Zacchaeus and Denson, come out. Zacchaeus and Denson, come out. Okay, give them a clap. Both sides. Okay. Nice one, Zacchaeus. Let's go, Zacchaeus. Thank you, Zacchaeus, for being a great friend. Thank you, Zacchaeus, for being a great friend. Alright?
Thank you, Denson, for being a great friend.
Okay, what do you think about that? I can echo. What do you think about that?
Can be better.
Can be better. How can it be better? Be more specific. Alright? Yeah, so Denson can say, thank you, Aaron, for spending time with me every morning. Yeah, these are small things, you can say. Alright, let's go next one. Ivy and Lorna. Come on, give them a clap.
Amen.
Share what we say.
Yeah, share what you say. How you felt.
Okay. Okay. There are 2 things that I said to Ivy just now. The first one is I appreciate how she's very responsible among the youth. Like she have to carry a lot of things, but it's not only for herself but for everybody. People will come and find her, ask her, do you have sanitizer, do you have tissue, do you have this and that. So she's like carrying everything, sometimes like by herself. But yeah, it's like she's doing it for other people. So I think it's admirable. Another one thing is, one more is how she still trying her best and pushing through even though she feels scared or she feels scared to do it, like to do something. For example, for example, like being one of the song leader in front singing. She told me that she's not used to it and she feel nervous, but even though she said like this, she still go in front and sing. She still do it even though she feels scared. So I think it's a very good trait and with this she can go far. Yeah.
Thank you, Lona. For me, what I really love about Lona is just everything about her, the way she carries herself is she doesn't need to talk much, she doesn't need to do much to her personality, but she just like shines. She always knows what to say, she knows how to talk to people, and then when I have something that I need help with, if I have a problem, she is always there to help me. Like for example, if I'm leading an activity or anything, she was always there to help me without me asking.
How do you feel about that? Good? Yeah, better? Yeah. So now Ivy will be more confident to have song service. She'll come up more often. Yeah? Don't only just when Ivy comes up and you all just laugh at her, she'll be more scared. But Lorna's affirmation, there is power in a simple words. Alright, let's get some adults to share. Always young people. Yeah, how about Jennifer and Tasha? I saw Jennifer came in front for a while. Yeah, Jennifer is very good with good words. Yeah, I think I have to learn a lot from Jennifer. Yeah, Jennifer is the queen of words. Jeremy is the king of words. Jeremy,
Good evening, everyone. Happy Sabbath. Still on Happy Sabbath. I was so happy that Tasha was with us this evening, and I really encourage her because whatever for the past couple of weeks she tried to make her time, and I tell her that just imagine today if she didn't come with Brother Paul and we call Sister Joanna, today only a few. This afternoon we only have a few, or a very small group. So her presence, really make difference. It really shine out. So I really appreciate that she tried her very best. For the past couple of weeks. I try to enhance this new church. Yeah, so honored that she makes time for that. Yeah, I really appreciate that.
And I'm very thankful that Sister Jennifer has never given me up. Although I am really very busy with my schedule, and then she has never given me up. Like she always encourage me, call me, check me up, check on me. Like, are you coming this week? Are you coming next week? So she is a very good sister in Christ.
Alright, do you see the powerful impact of words? It's not just today, but you can do this every day, every single hour of your life. There's another verse I'd like to share. Proverbs 18:21. It says, death and life are in the power of the tongue, and those who love it will eat its fruit. You can give life or death with your tongue. And Jennifer just gave so much life, and Tasha gave so much life to each other. We can keep doing it every single day. Yeah, I want to read some comments up here. Is Elisha here? I don't know where's Elisha. Yeah. Thank you, Elisha, for being around and bringing joy and laughter for everyone and seeing you grow in church. I believe that God has definitely planned a path and His purpose to fulfill in your life. One voyage. Wow. Always appreciate Dylan, always appreciate young people. Yeah, young people, you're being acknowledged for taking care of people in the church. Yeah? Yeah, Auntie Melody, thank you for being a mother to all, became our spiritual mother to guide, to encourage, and even sometimes lovely scoldings to nurture us, grow us for what we all have become today. Alright, I'm going to end soon. Thank you all for sharing. Let's remember that our tongue is not only for constructive criticism. Yeah, we like to constructively criticize someone, but we can give people what they want to hear, at the same time giving them what they need to hear. Jesus, he said that if you give a cup of cold water to a stranger, you're serving him. Your words can be a cup of cold water. Perhaps if you Beverly managed to identify that a case of suicide, if he just said something encouraging, it may turn the whole thing around. We do not know. Amen. I'd like to end with some words from Jeremy. He sent this to me randomly. I think Jeremy is very well loved, very well liked, because he is very good with sweet words. Yeah, I call him the king of sweetness. Always tell him that he gave me diabetes. Yeah, Jeremy, you're there, right? I'll just play a voice message he sent to me on 13th of January. Yeah, it's so random, no? I never talked to him at all, and he sent a random message, a voice message to me. And hear it, and try to follow Jeremy, and you'll be very well loved. I'm going to end with this. Yeah. Okay?
Hey bro, how you been doing, man? Just coming to check on you if you are still alive. Hey bro, just wanna really thank you for. I think you really have this gift, I was just thinking, talking to Yash about this, and thinking that you really have this gift of.
There's two of me.
I don't know, not really use you to speak to all of us randomly. I don't know when you come and check on me, are you backsliding and all these things. Yeah, but I think actually it's really a good thing, you're like a brother's keeper. So I really want to thank you so much for that, and yeah, I also really appreciate your support towards Lancer and all this. Yeah, I'm just thinking about it. I need to learn from you how to randomly check on people, how they're doing, Yeah, just want to share this to you, and yeah, thanks so much, man, for checking out on me all the time. God bless you. Keep strong, brother.
So you can hear the message. Simple words of just when I'm down, when I need some encouragement. He didn't know that I'm feeling a bit low, but he just randomly, or maybe he was inspired by the Spirit, I do not know. He sent this message to encourage. So I hope that we all can be a church which continues to send good words, to speak edifying words. Remember that small words, you do not know how much impact it may bring to your neighbor. Alright? Let's pray. Dear Holy Father, we thank you for giving us the opportunity to give cold water to those who are thirsty. Simple word can kill or can give life. We pray that we will use our tongue. I pray for wisdom for myself and for the church here that we will use our tongue for the right things. Forgive us, Lord, when we do mistakes, when we speak without thinking. Help us, give us wisdom to give the right word in season to those who are weary. Thank you. We ask all this in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Dr. Art, for sharing such a relevant message to all of us. I think this applies to all age. Can be starting from babies to kid to teenager to adult to even the seniors. Words can make a very big difference to our everyday life. Sometimes when let's say if you're in your workplace and you have achieved maybe 1 out of 10 of your tasks, as a colleague of this person, you can say two different things. The first one is, wow, you only done 1 out of 10 only. Or, are you the type of person that say, oh, you've done 1 already, you only have 9 to go, you can do it. So which one? Which side are you? Are you going to be the person that gives extra burden and extra stress to this person? Or are you going to give life and give encouragement to this person? I believe as us as every individual of us would like to receive that kind of encouragement from day to day. You never know. This person has went through so many negativity throughout the week already. Maybe your one sentence of positivity is going to make that difference to this person for that week. So it can really make a very big difference. And I pray that all of us this week can give one encouragement to everyone that you meet from today to the next Sabbath and the more Sabbaths to come. Let it be one of your go-to thing to do, which is to give encouragement to everyone that you meet. Okay? Anyone on Zoom would like to share anything? Anyone? Okay, if there is none, I think we will close the session already. Say goodbye to everyone here. So I can see. Okay, see you. Thank you, Jesus. Amen.
Bye.
Okay, bye-bye. Take care.
Thank you, Art, for sharing. Good to see you, Wen Tao. Yeah. Thanks, Pastor Jeremy.
Yeah, thank you for the sharings. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
And Alison, thank you so much this afternoon for helping me be the host in the house. Yeah. And Ringo and Zhang Hong, thank you for helping to make Miss Moon, all right, Wen Tao's mommy so happy. Yeah.
Bye.
Let's go. Hi, Bernadette, we miss you a lot, lah. And since you are not around, your brother and your Irene Kok also never come, lah. You must be around.
Yeah, Hannah, they took my mom for a walk. I don't know where just now. I just checked on them. But I attended every single session because the Zoom take up a lot of my battery, so I had to go FB link live. It doesn't drain my battery, but I'm always attending. Okay, yeah. Okay, thanks. Bye.
Thank you, Sister Lei Chin. Good to see you too. Alison, never hear anything from you, lah. You're so quiet.
I'm driving.
So glad you came today and brought Mei Ling along. Jeremy, where you are taking Wen Tao to? Taking him home. Okay, see you again. Bye.